Before we get into the minifigures, I wanted to explain a bit about how I collect LEGO and specifically LEGO Star Wars. As you can see behind me, I collect a lot of retired, sealed, and used sets. The reason for mentioning my sealed sets is because I have a bit of a purchasing habit where I'll either be buying retired or new sets, or I'll be buying minifigures. I don't tend to do them at the same time. And you've probably already spotted that on the display itself, there is a lot of minifigures just scattered around the entire display. This currently is my 2025 LEGO Star Wars minifigure display. The reason why this is the main display is I kind of keep a lot of my favorite figures all in one space, and I do think they look really cool, all kind of stood next to each other. I've played around with the display over the last sort of couple of months, having them in a Smith's case originally. Then I had them in the glass case, and they're currently sat on the shelf, but I think this does look quite cool. I also keep quite a lot of figures just dotted around various shelves, because I think they complement each set they're next to, and it is quite nice having them not just all in one space. This first plate is probably one of my favourites. It's the sort of classic or vintage style of LEGO Star Wars figures. It gives me real nostalgia from when I used to be a kid and play the Complete Saga video game. I'm really happy with how we've got the figures so far, and I think we've got a nice selection of different style of figures from episode 1 right the way through. I think the bounty hunters are a really cool thing to collect, especially in volume, because you can have so many different types. See which ones I've got there with the Mandalorians. They do look really cool in my opinion. Moving on to my third plate, this is the episode 1 style, which has Tatooine and Naboo sort of hints. You have Queen Amidala, Tusken Raider, Sebulba, young Anakin. You also do have one of the classic style Naboo security guards, which I do have the later version. I'm still not sure which one I prefer. There is something about the classic which does draw to me. This next plate I really do also like. This is my Endor style. You can see we've got the really cool Ewok Village layer. I do actually have the set for that sealed, but I think it was really cool to pick up the actual figure because it is such a nice figure. Just behind that, I have the Imperials, along with some really cool figures, new and old. There's a real vast majority there. I really do like the original Vader. I think he looks so cool and better than all the new ones, in my opinion. Speaking of classic figures, we can't not look at the original style of clones. I do think these are the best style. I know there is a sort of strong pull for the second phase and all the new style, but I just think something so classic and really cool about the originals. We do have a couple of more bounty hunters here, but this is meant to be more my Tatooine, almost slash Jabba's palace. Do have some of the newer figures from Boba's throne room, but I think this overall Tatooine vibe is pretty cool. And finally, certainly not least, is the Jedis. A real vast majority here. We have some of the Clone Wars style, some of the newer style, and also the light up Luminara. This video is meant to be just a quick overview of what I've currently got as a reference point. Hopefully into 2026 we can expand on this, and I'd be keen to hear what you guys think I should add.